Hi, this is Linda with LLB Vintage Pretties. Back again, so soon. Surprises even me. But I wanted to get you kind of updated on what's going on around here at our household. It's been really busy. Well, I don't know about, yeah, busy is good. The most exciting thing that we had happen is that we have a little girl, a tuxedo kitty, um, who just had a baby. Now, I thought cats had more than one baby. So I was really surprised when I found out she only had one. But it is the cutest little thing you ever did see. And it's about 3 inches long. And because Minnie is a tuxedo kitty, and the daddy is Mickey, which I think you guys have seen pictures of. So this little kitty turned out to be a tux kitty, which really tickled me pink. And it already has a home. It is going to a friend of ours up in Sholo. He has a ranch farm, or a lot of acreage, I should say. And he needs kitties up there to take care of little rodents. So I'm excited that it has a new home. However, knowing my friend, it'll probably be an indoor kitty because he likes kitties a lot. And he lost his cat not too long ago to cancer. So I think it'll end up being an indoor cat. But it's just cute, and the head is so tiny, and the little tiny ears. You can hardly see the ears. It's so tiny. And Mickey could care less about his offspring. He doesn't give a darn that he has a kitty. So anyway, that's one thing that's been going on. And then all of a sudden, I got interested in making soap again. Now, I've made soap for years. But I decided, instead of making powdered laundry soap, I was going to make liquid laundry soap this time. And it goes a lot further than the powdered. The powdered, I mix like 3 cups of borax with 3 cups of washing soda with Zote soap and OxyClean. And a jar of it lasts me about 3 months, which really is a good amount of time to have laundry soap, not detergent, soap, last. But I thought, well, I'm going to look into making some liquid. I made 5 gallons of liquid laundry soap, and I like it. I like it a lot. I don't put any scents in it. I don't put any oils in it because I don't want that in my laundry soap. And if I want my laundry soap to smell good, it smells good all by itself. It smells nice and fresh and clean. But if I want my laundry to smell nice, what I do is I buy those like little beads, I don't know what they're called, and you put them in the bottom of your washing machine first before you put your clothes in. And I really like the smell of that because I don't use any Downy or any other type of softener. I just use vinegar in my laundry because I like it to be fresh and it softens it, and I don't feel like I'm throwing a lot of bad stuff into the system, the sewer system, so I don't use that. But however, I do like the smell of Downy quite a bit, and I do like the job that it does. But I'm trying to go with more natural products now, and My washing machine is getting older, and it was a very expensive machine to begin with. It was an LG, or it is an LG HD. Is that right? High efficiency washing machine, and I really like it. So I just want to make sure that I keep it nice and clean, and what I put in there for soaps doesn't clog up the system. The other thing I decided to make was some glycerin soap, or you could call it a melt and pour. So my friend had a birthday, and I made her some melt and pour soap, and I made it with honeysuckle, I believe. Maybe not. But it really, oh no, it was cucumber. A cucumber melon. A cucumber melon scent, which is a real fresh scent. And I put a little bit of yellow dye in it so it would look more melony, and if that's a word. And so that turned out really nice. And I also made a lard soap, and I made this out of snow crab lard, which was interesting. I'd never made a soap out of snow crab lard, but it turned out a really pretty color, kind of a sunset orange red color. I was really happy with the colors. I didn't add any scent to it because I wanted it to be just natural. And maybe people don't like natural smelling lard on their skin, which is okay. So you can add a scent to it if you wish, or essential oils. And then I made, a while ago, I made lotion bars. And these lotion bars are so lovely. I used a blueberry jam smell in them, or a oil, essential oil, and they smell so heavenly. And they're a very nice lotion bar. The only thing, you can't pop them in your purse out here in Arizona because they'll melt. And then I decided I was going to make some dishwasher detergent. Now, it isn't a detergent, because detergents have all the extra garbage put in it. But this is just a natural of baking soda, kosher salt, and washing soda. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm kind of excited to see how well it does. Part of the reason that I make my own soaps is because it is so crazy expensive to buy soap in the store. Detergents are just, it's terrible. So I haven't bought any laundry detergent in probably 15 years. And I know that I've saved myself a ton of money, because it's cheap to make your own laundry soap. I would look into that if I were you. You know, if you like liquid, you're going to need a 5-gallon bucket to make your soap in. But it's well worth it. It will last you a long time. And I do give it to my neighbors, because I think it's a good idea to share. And I also share my dishwasher soap too. The next thing that I decided to do today is I decided that I wanted to make some mango soap. So I made some mango body soap today, and I put no color in it, but I did put mango peach essential oils in it. Oh my goodness, my whole house smells lovely. of this scent of mango and peach. Oh, it makes you kind of hungry just thinking about it. And here in Arizona, you can pick little pears off of the cactus. So today I went out and I picked little cactus pears. Now, these little puppies, you got to be careful with them because they will poke you. And I did get some in my finger, but I use a natural drawing salve to pull the little spines out of my fingers. So I do have a couple band-aids, or at least one band-aid on my finger where I put the drawing salve on and then I covered it up. My thumb, that's not a finger. So what I did with them, I'm trying something new, and I haven't seen this on YouTube about how to get the fruit out without getting your fingers poked. So I thought, well, I'm going to try steaming them and see how that goes. I'll let you know. I don't know how it's going to go. But what I've read to do with them to get the spines out of them is to take a blowtorch and kind of singe them off. Well, first of all, I don't have a blowtorch. Secondly, I don't feel more comfortable with that because I'm sure I would make a mistake. And thirdly, I would have to do it outside. And in 112 degrees, I don't want to do that outside. So that's all my new things that I've been trying to make. So we'll see how the little cactus pears turn out. I know that I've pulled them off before and I've opened them and I've eaten them and they are delicious. These little pears that I pulled off this time from my neighbors have huge seeds in them. And the ones that I pulled off of my cactus only have small, tiny seeds. And oh, they're so good when you eat them fresh. But with the prickly pears that I pulled off today, what I want to make is some jelly. See if I can make some prickly pear jelly. I think that would be really good. I've never tried that before. And the other thing that I had to do this week is we ran out of jalapenos, canned jalapenos, and I grow jalapenos in my garden because we like jalapenos a lot. And I had to take some frozen jalapenos that I had and make jalapenos. Oh my goodness, those things are so hot. Whew. I thought I bought a mild bush, but apparently I bought jalapenos that are hot. But right now, what's interesting with my jalapenos, I have the same bush from last year, and the jalapenos, instead of being green this year, are red. And I'm a little afraid of those. That I will tell you. Well, I don't know if we even want to try those. Let's see what else is going on this week. We had the baby. I'm going to try to get pictures of the baby and show you. It's just so darn cute. And this week I've been working a lot on listing on eBay. I've been listing vases, a lot of art glass vases, like this one right here. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the way the blue piping goes down and around this vase. So I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I happen to like blues. But with a lot of art vases or art glass, there isn't anything on the punt to tell you who made it. But I really think that it is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. let me know if you would be interested in something like that. I'd be more than happy to sell and send it to you. Here we have another one. Again, it's in the blues because blues are my favorite color. And this is a flower vase instead of a bud vase. I don't know if I have any bud vases in here or not. I'll have to check. But this is a flower vase because the mouth is much wider, as you can see. So this is just absolutely another beautiful vase. I've got another one here to show you. This is in like a swirl design. This has got the dark blues with the light blues. And it's got a very wide mouth. I'm not sure if I would use this for a flower vase or if I would use this as a planter. Either way, it'd be really pretty. Some really pretty succulents in that. Fake or real. But I like the swirls in it. I like the dark blues. This is more of a cobalt blue because of the color, I think. Anyway, that's my opinion. Let me see what else I've got in here. To show you the difference between a bud vase and a flower vase. So this would be considered a bud vase because of the size of the mouth. So you can see that, the difference in them. Isn't this stunning? With the gold in it. What is it? Pheasant. It's a beautiful pheasant. This is done more in the Japanese style with the cobalt blues. I don't know where this was made. It didn't. There's no markings on the bottom, unfortunately. But this is an absolutely stunning piece. I really like, again, the blues. Cobalt blues, dark blues, light blues. It doesn't matter to me. Blues. Blues are good. The other thing that I have, I know I keep disappearing out of the picture, is this wedding vase. This is a Mexican wedding vase. And you can see the hieroglyphics on it. I think it's very interesting. I think it's very, very pretty. It's very nicely done. And it is signed on the bottom. I can't tell you which way it's going, but I think that's an absolutely gorgeous piece. I like vases. I like the history behind a lot of the vases. Like I said, this is a wedding vase. That would be lovely for someone who obviously is getting married, but has done their living room in these types of colors or in dark colors, and then this would be a pop of white, and very noticeable at that point. And I think this would be really pretty on a bookcase with books on either side of it, dark books, and then you'd have dark books on both sides, and then this would be right in the middle. Boy, would that pop. Oh, that would be gorgeous. And then I've got a very pretty purple ruffled vase. It's like, I think it's what they call a handkerchief vase, or the top is a handkerchief ruffle, and then it's got the ribbing on the outside of it, and this has got bubbles in it, so I believe that this was hand blown or mouth blown. But again, on the bottom, it doesn't tell me who made it, and it might not be hand blown, but I believe that it is because of the bubbles in it. But it's got a nice soft punta on it. Gorgeous. You know, for me, it would be hard to put flowers in these. I have a tendency to use vases more as of decorative pieces as opposed to actually using them what they're for. But that's just me. I've got one more to show you. This one is unbelievable. I don't know if you can see all the bubbles in it, but these are uncontrolled bubbles. That's what they're called when all the bubbles go in different ways. So this is an uncontrolled orangey red, and I'm not sure if this would be a vase or not. Could be. And then it's got the clear foot, rather large mouth. I think it's more orange. It's showing more orange on, probably on the screen than anything else. So I thought that one was just, I like the uncontrolled bubbles. I think it's so much fun. And watching shows to see how they do it is unbelievable. How they hand blow or mouth blow these pieces and then attach, like the bottom, the pedestal to the vase. I don't know. I think it's just gorgeous. I can't believe the amount of talented folks there are out there who can make these types of things. I know that there's a gentleman by the name of Keith Cerrone. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but he makes the most beautiful hand-blown pumpkins. If you haven't seen his work, you need to go in and take a look at it. It's awesome. So anyway, this video is getting rather long, and my voice is getting rather tired. Updates on my health. I still can't see out of my left eye, but my shot is going to be coming up shortly. So I don't know if I explained it to you last time, but they numb your eye with a liquid. Then they stick a needle in your eye to numb your eye. And then they put the injection to, I don't know, help dry up the fluids in the back of your eye. I'm not sure exactly what it's all about. But anyway, so it's not exactly a fun thing, but it doesn't hurt, which really surprised me. When you think about somebody putting a shot in your eyeball, kind of gives you the creeps, but it's not bad at all. And I think it's really important that you take care of your vision. You know, if you haven't gone to the eye doctor, please go. Don't get to the point where I've gotten, Although I have never neglected my eyes. But this has just been a whopper, I'll tell ya. So hopefully by September, I'll have vision again in my left eye. And it's very difficult to drive. I am kind of housebound because of it. I can, because our city, Arizona City, is so tiny, I can drive around our town. And I know all the back roads. And we don't have that many things here in Arizona City. We have a little grocery. We have our post office because our mail doesn't get delivered to our home out here. You have to go to the post office and get your mail. And I can just kind of get around Arizona City pretty well because I know the roads by heart. So it's a little bit easier. Oh, I forgot to tell you. We're gaining a library here. We had a library, and it was very tiny, and it was very old. So now we've gotten a 4,000 square foot library. I don't know when it's going to be open. I'm very excited about it. I would like to volunteer to read books to children. However, since I cannot see, I cannot do that yet. And I don't know when the library is going to be open, but I'll tell you what, when it does, there's going to be a ton of people going into this beautiful library. And I think I've told you this before. If you've looked back on some of my old videos, I've told you how many people that we have in our little Arizona City. We have 10,000 during the summer. No, 5,000 during the summer and about 10,000 during the winter. Although that is growing because they're building tons of houses out here. And from what I'm understanding is Lucid is buying a lot of the houses, but I wouldn't swear by that. Arizona City has a lot of gossip. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you again in another video. Bye.